just found this laser sword. I guess I'm the short box king now.
Got these cool sunglasses because I'm the short box king.
Did you guys not see my paper hat? I'm totally the short box king.
Except no substitutions. We have short boxes all over the place, so much so that you can break all sorts of stuff with them, including this, which John's going to be pissed about. But we got so many short boxes, I can chuck them at you, we can fling them, we can do all sorts of stuff. My cape can fall off, and we've got the good prints this time. They're great, they're free, come in and get them, they're awesome. It's wonderful. Short Box King rules.
The short box king does rule. I'm gonna do the whole thing.
Good evening, Carol and John shoppers. We put that together very quick. We do have stunt coordinators. Have no fear. Maybe a little bit of fear.
They look professional.
They do. I'm going to reiterate the freebies of SBK's announcement. We do have a couple short boxes available. We've been buying new collections, surprise, surprise. So you'll see some new stuff on the wall soon. But while we have them, come grab a short box. Some of them have tape on them.
Whee.
Bonus. Also with the freebies, that free comic book day poster is awesome. And we finally got the cardstock ones in.
That's a good sound.
If you prefer to have a paper one, these were misprinted, but Jack Prince was cool and resolved the issue, but let us keep the misprinted ones. So pick up a cardstock for yourself. Come get a paper one to hang in a business. Hang them all over town. Paper the telephone poles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the kids do.
Free with a purchase. That's worth mentioning. But you guys will be here for your comics tomorrow, so I'm not worried about it. First appearances? Oh, no. Upcoming events. Free Comic Book Day, obviously, May 6th. All day that Saturday. It's our favorite day of the year. Everybody's stoked. Even Winston. He's went away. But yeah, May 6th, we have all the vendor spaces are filled up. We're stoked about that. Rust Belt Monsters are going to be doing a mural outside per usual. This year's theme is Spider-Man versus Sinister Six, which is cool. That's something we've kind of been waiting for that one for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, John Shearer, thanks for joining us.
I know, right?
Man, you're late. There's something else about Free Comic Book Day I want to mention. I'll get to it. I'm going to talk about Free Comic Book Day for the next 3 weeks. So, but on Thursday, we have Late Night Comics from 8 to midnight. So the store will be open late for our shenanigans. The whole staff will be here. Probably a couple guest appearances from the part-timers. Right, Kevin? Maybe. We'll all be here for that. Chad from the Chad in Amsterdam Critical Acclaim is going to be there, and the re-up. He'll have his books to sell. We love hanging out with that guy. We've been talking to him on email the whole week. He's stoked to be here. He's doing a radio show that night where he's picking his favorite soul music. Was it 89.3?
I think you're right. I think
it's 89.3. I think I pulled that.
I think you did.
From last week. But yeah, come join us with Chad. We'll have the whole table full of dollar books, half off back issues. That's always our favorite late night of the month. Normally we like to go home and sleep, but on Thursdays we ride. Like I said, keep a lookout for new back issues. I see some new Sonic the Hedgehogs up there. Kevin just priced a bunch of Batman, so we're keeping up on those. And with dollar books, because with back issues, with new collections comes excess, so new dollar books. Right?
Right.
Well, Andrea and John Shearer, should we get to the new comic table?
Did we do the first appearance?
I was going to ask Kyle about that when I was asking you about the new comic table. So I was kidding. I forgot. We have one new first appearance this week. Warlock Rebirth. Number 1 of 5 is the first appearance of Eve Warlock, a new Lady Warlock.
Right.
We don't know a lot more about her. It's a bit of a mystery. But there hasn't been a Warlock book in a while. I would guess that they're starting one now, maybe because he's about to have his first Marvel Universe cinematic appearance.
Correct.
Huh.
It's almost like a rebirth. Oh, wait.
I'm glad you keep far away from the camera for everybody who heard that. Starting with new Image stuff. As always, a Spawn book on the table. Gunslinger Spawn, number 19. Cover, the only cover.
Yep.
Last Barbarians is on number 3. Am I wrong about that?
Nope, you're right.
Sweet. Time Before Time's on number 22.
And sleeper hit, while I was away last month, No One came out from the Massive Verse in Image, and it was awesome. I didn't read any other Massive Verse books, but I read number 1 today, which they reprinted, this yellow cover right here, along with number 2 that came out, and it's a phenomenal mystery set in Pittsburgh, which is not a sentence I thought would come out of my mouth in this lifetime.
Literally the next book on my reading stack.
Yeah?
I had it right below Punisher.
It's a potent first issue, and it sets up like a real good whodunit.
Oh, issue 1 was fantastic.
It's a vigilante whodunit.
Yes.
Right? Speaking of reprints, The Forged from Image, which was another sleeper hit while I was away. There was a bunch of them from this. Great sci-fi storytelling, good little like squad of galactic do-gooders, right? Kinda. Bit of mystery as far as who's pulling the strings in the whole hierarchy of their empire. We got number 2 and number 1 reprinted, which is pretty cool. Oh, 1, 2, whatever. But we have both of them. Great read, good oversized stuff for the artwork. Above that, number 1 this week from Image, Terror War is phenomenal, right?
Awesome.
You guys love it.
I loved it.
Saladin Ahmad.
The guy currently writing Miles Morales.
Previously.
Oh, I'm sorry, previously writing Miles Morales. But essentially, nightmares come to life. This is a elite squad of nightmare killers, and they have to use brain bullets to do it. That's all you need. It's great, and all the nightmares are freaking awesome. Giant zombies.
One is like amusing, and it's terrifying when it shows up.
Okay. I didn't read it yet. Spoiler shit. New number 1 kind of from Image, Summoner War Awakening is a part 2. The Summoner War finished up during COVID, so this is a part 2 for that one. Kind of a D&D mythical creature adventure. We got Immortal Sergeant number 4 from Joe Kelly. Hitomi's on number 5 of 5. This is the last issue, which is sweet. Do you see why I told you to read it? Okay. Magic Order Part 4, number 4. Did that one without stuttering. And then for you guys celebrating on Thursday, Dr. Atomic, the Pipe and Dope book. I bet you can guess what it's about, but I bet you didn't know it tells you how to turn a bagpipe into a apparatus.
That's a good way of putting it.
Chock full. It's got pulp comic vibes.
It's dense.
Yeah. Yeah, it's super dense. We were.
And someone handed one to Andrea earlier, and she goes, "Am I supposed to read this whole thing?" Collected from Image, you've got Undiscovered Country Volume 4, the complete postal, all collected in one beautiful paperback. This is a sleeper hit from Image over the past 6 years.
Oh, yeah.
One no one ever talks about. Great read. You want to give a little elevator?
It's the kid who works at a town where everybody was criminals, and they're all, and it's almost like a witness protection program type thing, and things go wrong when people find out who's there.
And he's a little on the spectrum,
Yes.
so he accepts Occam's razor of things until they go awry, and
Yes.
he still takes the straight path.
Again, one of those books I like so much I bought the hardcover.
There it is.
Yep.
Shirtless Bear Fighter 2 collected completely, so that's second whole miniseries, and then the miniseries Deadliest Banquet that finished up.
Okay.
Yep, Deadliest Bouquet finished up last year. I did not read that one, obviously. We're into Marvel. One reprint for Marvel this week. Predator number 1 came out a couple of weeks ago, and it was great. It's a great follow up to the previous series. This cover is as good as the entire book was long. He is fighting every animal you could think of, and there's a bear or no, a gorilla down there.
Yeah,
is that the bear?
That's the bear.
Nice.
Was a bear.
Along with it, that previous miniseries I just mentioned by Ed Brisson, all of Predator collected there, all 6 issues. Yeah. 2 epic collections from Marvel this week. You got Iron Man versus Doom, so all of the Doom issues of Iron Man.
Later issues of Doom, but yes. Second time he's fought Doom. They actually go back in time and fight during Camelot days.
Really? Does Merlin have anything to do with that?
You think? Yes, he does.
And then the Incredible Hulk epic collection, The Lone and Level Sands, which is such a mysterious title for a Hulk book.
It is, but it's the end of the Peter David run and the start of the Joe Casey run after that.
I love having you around for these epic collections because I'd just be like, Hulk book. Guardians of the Galaxy, complete by Al Ewing. So that entire ongoing, I guess it was ongoing for a minute, series from COVID times?
Yeah.
COVID
Yeah.
times. Non-superhero stuff from Marvel's got you Star Wars Yoda number 6 and Santa Staros number 3 of 5. I believe that's the miniseries. Yeah, this is the middle. Excellent is on their second miniseries. That's number 2 of 5. That'll be cover A. This will have your cover B with another non-plus dupe. I love his facial expressions in this book. Hellcat's on number 2 of 5. That'll be your cover A, and this will be your homage cover.
Yep.
Love story homage. And then Extreme X-Men with only one cover this week, number 5, finishes up that miniseries.
Yep.
Sins of Sinister gets us a tie-in with number 3 of Nightcrawlers. That'll be your cover A. I didn't realize that Galactus was on fire. Number 3, that's cover A. This will be your cover B. And then we've got a 1 in 25 variant with a very cool, probably the coolest Sins of Sinister combo as of yet. Hollow's Eve's on number 2 of 5. And we got a cover B for that one. My book of the week, to be honest with you. Punisher number 11 does reveal at the end that this is the penultimate issue. So, number 11 of 12, Marvel's finest Punisher series in recent memory.
In years.
It's just spectacular. I can't.
For everybody who wasn't getting it because there wasn't a skull on his chest, you were wrong. You should have gotten it.
It's that easy.
Yeah.
It's true. This is a great Punisher story.
Yeah.
Period. Skull or no skull. That'll be your cover A versus Cap, and then we got cover B with all the hand ninjas. Oh, and the negative space. I like that. I
think it's by Scalera.
That's a good one. I might grab that. No one claim it. She-Hulk number 12. We got cover A, 175th issue. Cover B, and who was it? Oh, In-Hyuk Lee did a shiny She-Hulk variant.
Yep.
It's on that. Red Goblin is on number 3 of 5. We've got our first Alex Ross Timeless variant this week of Sandman. And then, help me.
The cover B.
Cover B.
Yep.
Yay. When in doubt.
Yep. Lots of fire.
I want a cover B shirt. You started with a short box shirt. I want a cover B.
Oh, that would
Or
be
just
pretty
a
good.
variant cover shirt.
There you go.
They do the variant ones for Loki, so
Yeah.
whatever.
We'll figure it out.
Oh, worst high five ever.
It's hard with a camera.
Moon Girl Devil Dinosaur number 5 of 5. Last of this miniseries, I believe. Yeah? Cool. And then a Marvel Icons variant for that one. Nice. The show's great, too, if anyone's not watched it. A heck of an issue for Amazing Spider-Man this week. Bunch of answers to a bunch of questions. We're on number 24 of the current ongoing, and it is nonstop good.
Yeah. And issue 25 will be oversized, and we'll finish off this arc, and we'll find out really what's going on. But we find out probably about 90% of what's going on right now in this issue.
Last 2 pages are a gut punch.
Yes, they are.
Second, Alex Ross, Virgin Timeless variant villain cover of the night. How many words can we use to describe it? The Vulture. We also have a Vulture 1 in 100 sketch.
Old Man Flies.
What?
The old
The old
man
man flies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he does. Moving on. Bishop War College, number 3 of 5. I think a lot of miniseries coming up this week. And then we got a cover B for that one, where I think that's that World's Caliban. I think it is, from flipping through the book. Above that, number 2 of 5 for New Mutants Lethal Legion. And then a big number 1 on the table, the aforementioned Warlock Rebirth. It's going to be a 5-issue miniseries. Classic Warlock vibes, right? It's drawn by Ron Lim, written by Ron Mars.
Right. You just can't get better than that. Plus, also, like, it's everybody that from the 90s. If you wanted to read Warlock, you got like Gamora, you got Pip the Troll, everything like that.
Yes. Yep. Love Pip the Troll.
He does not, but yeah. But Pip's in there.
Pointless.
And of course, the obligatory first appearance.
Oh yeah, Warlock with boobies.
Yeah.
Well, here's what everybody cares about. The Alex Ross Timeless variant is an awesome rendition of Thanos. We're going to be sold out of it. It's great. It's almost better than the one we're about to show in a minute. But it's almost as good as MODOK, but I got to vote for MODOK on the best one. And then we got a Howard the Duck variant. And
that one is the Alan Davis variant.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, because Chung was the one in 25. That's right. All right, cool. Alan Davis. Sweet. Wrapping up a semi-mini series, we got Captain America Unforgiven. This is the Kyle Holtz cover.
Yep.
This is the last of the 3-part Unforgiven vampires you didn't know in the Marvel Universe. So we have X-Men and Spider-Man over there, in case you guys are like, vampires in the Marvel Universe? I want to see what those guys are doing. Yeah. But then top of the table with the Marvel stuff, A fantastic end to a 5-year run of Jason Aaron writing Avengers and Avengers Forever.
85 issues, apparently.
Of both series?
Yes.
That's fantastic. I mean, and it's a great run, the whole thing. It all ties together here. It's a culminating battle. Every character arc is summed up. It's great. It's a great end to Jason Aaron's career with the Avengers.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Avengers Assemble Omega.
Yeah, big time. Oversized issue, too. Speaking of oversized, Galactus on the Alex Ross Timeless cover. So claim that one, because boom.
Yeah.
Galactus. If you don't, he'll eat your house. And then we got the Marvel Icons variant with Shang-Chi and Bradshaw. I'm upside down. I was gone all day today.
I forgot. Who did this
So
one?
we're going to call that the
Team.
original team variant.
Team
Yeah,
variant.
the
Yeah.
Team variant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a
Madman.
Cosmic Ghost Rider Madman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you can't go wrong with Cosmic Ghost Rider Mammoth.
Nope.
On the DC side, we got Silent Tales by Gustavo Duarte. But it says it on the cover. I don't care. Silent Tales. It's awesome. There's 6 different stories, and they're all wonderful. Yes, 6 different stories. Lobo, Harley Quinn, Joker, Superman, Cyborg. It's wonderful. All silent issues, and they are beautiful. And Zatanna's the last one, and it's gorgeous. Yeah, beautiful book. Just, it's great. All the artwork looks like that on the inside.
I typically do not subscribe to silent issues unless Joshua makes me read them. And I'm glad he made me read this one. And it, honestly, God, I told you when I was reading it, it's weird how you do have to read the artwork with this. That creator, what's it called?
Gustavo Duarte.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Superboy, Man of Tomorrow is pure 90s. If you liked Connor Kent as Superboy and you wished he was like his 90s Superboy persona, this is it in its entirety. He is found Metropolis has too many super people in it, so he's gone out into space to find other problems that he might be able to take care of. And it's also like a Hulk 180, 181, where it's the first appearance of the Cosmeteers in like a cameo appearance. Yes, it is. Batman, Superman World's Finest number 14. Still finding out who killed Simon Stagg. Still Superman, Batman, and Metamorpho. Still doing a mystery. So we've got the regular cover there. We've got the 1 in 25 variant here. And then
On to
Static.
Static.
Which we only have for Static issue 3. We only have the 1 in 25 variant.
We ordered more.
Okay.
Cover A's.
So Cover A's coming soon.
It's a first appearance, too, of one of Static's friends.
Mhm.
I think all of the issues have been a first appearance of his friends who then gain powers.
Oh.
So I really want to be a friend of Static Shock.
What if you get a crummy power?
That's fine.
Okay. So it's
It's a power.
You can be like that guy.
Even that wee bad X-Man got to join the X-Men.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. Okay.
I mean, look at the X-Men.
Superman
The guy
number
with the
3,
Catholic all
the end of an arc. So
Yeah.
Ben is the only one who's read it.
Oh, Superman number 3 is great. It's a beautiful beginning. All 3 issues are a beautiful beginning to a what's going to be a wonderfully ongoing series. The Parasite arc ends. You get a little bit of you get a lot of resolution and a little bit of just like pure villainy of setup of like, okay, you got me this time, Superman, but and like it's great. It feels good.
Good.
Yeah.
I like that. So we got the regular cover. We've got the David Nakayama variant cover. And then we have the 1 in 25 variant with the awesome fish on there.
Koi whale skyfish.
Yes. And we also have a 1 in 50 variant hitting the table. And a 1 in 100 shiny foil variant.
Woo!
Spiffy shiny foil variant.
Being shiny.
Yes.
I like that one.
Catwoman's on issue 54. We've got the regular one. And then we have the Boo variant for that one. Batgirls is on number 17. We have that one. And then we've got the David Marquez variant for that one, the cover B. Black Adam's on 10 of 12. I mean, he's fighting Whiplash.
That's what I said too. I said the same thing. I can't not.
So,
I didn't even think.
so yeah. You know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Deceased. War of the Undead Gods. It's number 8 of 8. It is the final, and it's beautiful. It's great, and I just can't wait to read this as one big giant story because it's wonderful. Sacrifices have to be made. It's team ups that you never expect to see happen. People stepping up when they obviously need to. It's great.
It's one of the most beautiful endings to a DC story I've ever read in my career in comic books. Probably my favorite since Identity Crisis. It wraps up 3.5 years of one of our favorite stories to come out monthly, and it does it perfectly, and I couldn't be happier.
Yep. Way to go,
Honest
Tom.
to God. Yeah, if you've been reading DC's, you're in for a treat.
Yep. We've got the 1/50 variant,
Which has
on
nothing
the
to
table.
do with the book whatsoever.
Yep, just a lot of women. So we got that on the table. Wonder Woman is still Lazarus Planet tie-in, and apparently she gets new armor in this one.
Yep, new Wonder Woman armor, and
Mary
Marvel claims the title of Shazam.
Right.
Which was kind of first appearance-y, but not worth.
But that being said, there's a new Shazam series coming out, so I don't know how long she's going to have that. I'm kind of wondering that. So yeah, there's the regular cover. We've got the 1/25 variant for that one there.
It's Colleen Dorr.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Nice. Very nice. And then we've got the 1/50 spiffy, shiny variant cover for that one. More comics. Flash's on 797, ramping up to issue 800. Nightwing's on 103. Nightwing and the Titans go to hell and have to use governmental regulations in their favor because
Government?
No, regular government. Oh yeah, it's great.
Wait, what's the difference?
Exactly. That's exactly right. So we've got the regular one there, and then we have the cool Hive variant, 1/25 variant for that one there. I did miss a Flash variant. I thought it was a trade paperback.
Flash variant.
So yeah, we've got 1/25 Flash variant there with lots of lightning and lots of kids. But yeah, lots of kids in the Flash 797.
I think it's a cameo
of the Super Kids.
Super Kids. Okay.
So yeah.
I don't feel like that's really fair for Flash kids to claim the Super Kids thing since there's a whole super family.
It's a multiversal thing, and there are Robin, Super Kid, and Superboy. So I read it. So yeah. Jurassic League is in hardcover, and it's the Daniel Warren Johnson book that we all really loved. Mm-hmm. It's incredibly silly in concept and great in execution. That's the best.
Well
Joker
said.
Sword is terrifying.
He is freaky.
He's freaky.
Yeah.
They still make the dinosaur version of the Joker weird.
So yeah, we've got that. And then below that, the deluxe edition of the Batman Who Laughs by Snyder and Jock, which is also really terrifying and has very cool acrostics within where every letter that's read, if you put them all together, it makes another sentence within there. So yeah, when the Joker's talking.
Did you know I was going to make a face?
I didn't, but I knew I was going. I'm glad to have captured it.
I was that guy who put those words together.
Are you the one who would translate dupe speak too?
No. And then Alan Heinberg's and Terry Dodson's run of Who is Wonder Woman is in a deluxe edition as well. The entire Fear State saga is in a nice little trade paperback from Batman. Creepy Scarecrow in this one. Justice League Prisms is I think the final arc of Bendis's run before. Nope, not yet.
What?
63. So, but it's in soft cover now. So
Why? Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
I'm going to do it on camera. Why is this volume 1?
It is the first part of the Bendis story arc, and now first time in trade paperback. It was in hardcover first. But why is it in volume 1? Because it's a new writer, and they decided to give him the volume 1.
Why is it on the spine? I know that's not a question for you.
That is.
I'm about to go
Those are
through all of our
questions we
DC
don't
books
know.
and just Sharpie and
Oh yeah.
try to be crazy.
Oh, you wanted it. You
got it.
asked for it. It's codename Ric Flair.
Wait, there's a bonus to this. So we got a lot more of the codename Ric Flair in because we get so many people request it, which is woo-worthy.
Yes.
And then we ordered 10 extra copies to give them to file customers and people who requested them. But as a bonus, we got a secret variant. I don't know if they sent it by mistake or not.
Nice.
But this was our cover A that we've had restocked on and all the other things. This is a trade dressing director's cut variant. I don't know.
So you got a PG-13 on the back.
Yeah. So if you would like the variant, let us know. It didn't look to be worth any more money, but if you're a Ric Flair fanatic, have at it.
Yeah.
Below that, we've got a new #1 from Dark Horse, All 8 Eyes. It's a pretty simple story with really rad artwork. Essentially, there's a secret underground workings of a spider community, spider monster
Infestation.
infestation's a good word. Throughout the world that has been affecting world history and eating humans, and no one really knew about it. And these guys are catching wind, and they're going to go kill those 8-legged freaks.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And this is Stokoe's cover, which is awesome.
Yes.
You had me at a hot dog.
Order and Outrage from Jim Starlin on issue #2. We've got a new one-shot from Archie Horror, The Cult of That Wilkin Boy, which was... What was your elevator?
It's like, yeah, give me that cool cover. Look at it, the best cover.
Yeah, for real.
It's like a Devil at the Crossroads story.
Right.
Cool.
Selling your soul to Satan.
Like, if you ever wanted your head to be a vinyl record, you can now live through that vicariously on a comic book cover. That'll be your cover A with the vinyl on there. This will be your cover B. So it's cool. One-shots from Archie coming out. If you can one-shots, Street Fighter Masters featuring Cammy. So if you're a fan of hers and her unitard. And then we've got the Mighty Barbarians. That's what it is. The Mighty Barbarians from Ablaze. Kind of a D&D, pretty straightforward
Not
story.
to be confused with the last barbarians over there.
Yeah, this is the Mighty Ones. They're sticking around for a while.
To be confused with Barbaric.
Oh, yeah, that's true. God. Rick and Morty ongoing on #4. We've got TMNT Armageddon Game The Alliance on #6, which I think is the last of their side miniseries.
I think so.
But I thought 5 was the last one too. So, and then Bebop and Rocksteady are on the 1 in 10 variant for Armageddon Game The Alliance. New #1 from Boom, The Expanse, builds off of the show, and they had a previous series too. So if you're interested in that, let us know so we can order it for you. But we got The Expanse Dragon Tooth #1, and a 1 in 10
I
variant.
think it's 1 in 10. Yeah.
Cool. Virgin cover, so that's neat. What do we call it? Full art variant.
All art.
All art.
All art.
All art. That's not hard to say. House of Slaughters on #14. We got a all art 1 in 10 variant for that one too. It sounds like I'm trying to cough something up. Harrower is on #3. That's one of our favorite horror miniseries of the year. There's only 1 issue left to go. So by Justin Jordan, the guy who wrote Nailbiter, in case you read that and are into it. This is great. I'm excited to read #3 and pulling that off the table.
Andrea and I have read it, and it's wonderful.
Wonderfully horrible. Black Demon Tales is from Scout Comics, #1. It's a giant monster.
Anthology.
Giant shark in this one.
It's an anthology series that is based on Mexican fisherman lore.
Oh, word. Oh,
Yep.
cool. All right,
Yep.
sweet. This does have a giant shark in it. It's pretty rad. Kids Comics, all ages comics, bring us Darkwing Duck #4, Sonic the Hedgehog #59, of which we have a 1 in 10 variant available. We got a one-shot from the My Little Pony verse. It's the Best of Twilight Sparkle. And then from Dark Horse, Star Wars, High Republic Adventures, The Nameless Terror #2. We have #1s. We're all about getting kids to read comics, and it seems like a really great way to do that is with Star Wars.
Yeah.
So let us know if you'd like to grab those. Few collected editions. We got Outpost Zero from Image, one of their all ages titles, completely collected. We got the Sunshine graphic novel. You have anything more to say about it?
No idea.
Awesome. Marvelverse has Rocket and Groot, so you got Essential Stories featuring those two wacky kids. Dear Justice League was a free comic book day book years ago. This is a reprint.
It is because of. Did you see who does it?
Oh, look,
Gustavo
Duarte. Yeah.
Yes.
So, from DC Speechless fame about 2 minutes ago. Girl Taking Over, a Lois Lane story, is a new YA title from DC, so it's all Lois Lane girl power. We got Misshipped Judy Blume. This is not a comic book. It's Super Fudge. It's a very famous kids book.
Yep.
Choose Your Own Adventure, featuring the Stranger Things kiddos. So that's pretty self-explanatory, actually, right? I don't want to say anything else about that. Girl from the Sea, new YA graphic novel. Is this new?
It is not new.
No,
Well-
We
it
just
is.
got it back in, so John put it
Oh,
on the
cool.
table.
TKO, their only YA book is about African folklore. And it's really great. It's got really good artwork in it. It's all like that, actually. I'll show you that one. It's pretty cool.
Juniba.
And then, it is Juniba. And then, Dreamer.
Yay!
Yay! There's something I was going to say at the end. Oh, last week we very, very quickly sold out of Guardians of the Galaxy, but I wanted to do an honorable mention for the new comic table because it's going to end up on there tomorrow anyway. 100% in-staff unison pick of awesome book of the month. Maybe this half of the year, maybe the whole year, we'll see. But we loved Guardians of the Galaxy #1. Guardians of the Galaxy #3 comes out in 2 weeks, right before Free Comic Book Day. Great time to... what did I say to somebody the other day?
The movie, yeah. I was like, what? This is number 3.
We said the other day that it's the Firefly that we don't have happening right now.
Yep.
Yes, it's that. So please, rate our copies of that. That's it.
Yeah.
Kevin, you come out now. Have a wonderful evening. We'll see you guys for your comics tomorrow.
I'm the Short Box King.